Up. It's just another day. It's 1 p.m. I'm like, whoa, it's 1 p.m, Jesus Christ. So I decide I've got to get some stuff done. Right? I've got to get some stuff done, you know? I've got to get some stuff done. So I hop on my phone and I'm going to go on Discord to write some words of gratitude. But instead I saw a notification for YouTube. So I'll click on the notification and I'll see a video that's really, it's got a great title. It looks really interesting. I really like this guy. So I continue watching, and then I scroll down for suggested after the video had finished, and I saw, oh wow, that's a pretty good video as well. So I decided to then click on that video. So I watched that, and watched it, and then I just decided I was bored, so I went back to the YouTube homepage and just scrolled for a bit, sort of like brain dead. Like, just looking, oh, dopamine, give me dopamine, until I finally found one that looked like somewhat interesting. I click on that, I watch it for like 5 minutes, turns out it's completely boring, so I click off. But I'm still hooked, bro. Like, I keep on looking, come on, give me some more dopamine, so I click on another video, and it's like, oh wow, this one's actually really good this time, oh no way, so but then I look at the time, bro. It's been an hour and a half. It's 2:30, bro. But oh wait, I was supposed to get some stuff done. Well, this was somewhat productive. Oh, but I've got to get some stuff done, but like, I've got to oh yeah, gratitude. Yeah, that was the thing I was supposed to do. Oh, but that video does look really good. So I'll watch that, and then 7:40, and then I finally get my gratitude done. After the gratitude, I decide to take a walk. So I'll go outside and I go for a walk. And, you know, it's lovely, you know. I see the birds, I see the trees, smile at people as I walk by, come back. I go back to my bedroom. Guess what I do, bro? No, you can't guess. It's not YouTube. This time I just go on chess and I just play a few games. It's now 3:30. I've got to record a video, but there's all those things I haven't done yet, so I better get them done first. So I decided to do a breathing exercise. It takes about 5 minutes, so it's pretty quick. Better get a YouTube video done, bro. But you know what, like, you know, Mum just made tea, so I suppose I'll do the YouTube video after the tea. It makes sense, you know, I don't want the food getting cold, so I'll have the tea and then I, you know, watch a movie afterwards. Then it's 7 o'clock and then it's too dark to record. Okay. Well, I guess I'll get an early night then. He says, spending the next 6 hours on YouTube before he eventually clicks off about 1 AM. Then he finally goes to sleep, just to wake up at 1 PM the very next day. I repeat that for weeks, months. This is not uncommon, bro. This is the story of a lot of people. It might even be the story of you, bro. You want to be productive, but you just can't. It seems almost impossible. Like, it seems like no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you want it, you just can't get it. Because like you're trying to race, and there's like you've got like a strap on, and you've got 10 boulders behind you, bro, and you're trying to race against all your other pals, and you're like 10 boulders being there. And I think this video is genuinely going to help you fix all those boulders, and it's going to make you increase your productivity tenfold. This was me one day, bro. This was me once, right? I'm not joking, bro. But today, bro, I woke up. The first thing I did was go into my kitchen, get some water. The second thing I did was go outside, you know, look at the sky, because it's like a hormone thing. It's hard to explain. And then the second thing I did was, let's try and remember. Go upstairs and I just journaled. Not even kidding, bro. And then the third thing I did was read for an hour. I'm not even making this up, bro. Like I'm pretty productive, mate. I mean, I'm definitely more productive than I used to be. I'm not the king of this or anything. Like, you can go check out some other YouTubers if you. I'm like the king of productivity or some rubbish. I'd watch out for some myths though, like all this like Goldilocks rules and all this sort of stuff. That's like, oh, peak your motivation and like, oh, motivational video. The thing about motivational videos, bro, they do something to your hormones. They lower a hormone called dopamine, right? So dopamine is like a pleasure hormone. It's like, you ever feel happy? That's because you got a lot of dopamine. You ever feel really, really sad? It's because your dopamine is quite low. So you want it to be quite high, right? But the thing about it, when you watch a motivational video, that's what it does. It makes your dopamine really high, bro. Really high. But guess what happens afterwards? Does it stay like that? Do you just feel like that extra high for like hours and hours after a motivational video? No, you don't really. You sort of go up, and then you sort of just come back down. But in fact, you don't just come all the way down. You go slightly below, don't you? You almost feel like worse. So, bro, I guess I'm not motivated anymore. I better watch another video. Then I get even worse. Better watch another video, and then I get even worse. So they don't really help you as much as they're supposed to, right? And that goes for anything that triggers dopamine, which is just a pleasure, and sort of like skyrockets it. So if you ever have your favourite chocolate bar, or your favourite unhealthy food, that will skyrocket your dopamine, but it will make you feel worse afterwards. So it's a real shame, bro. But if you're really interested in motivation, I'd recommend you take a cold shower. It's really painful, but bro, it's literally, you know, there's a drug called cocaine. I'm not sure if I can even say it on YouTube, but like, I'll say it anyway. Cocaine. Yeah. So there's a drug called cocaine, right? It skyrockets your dopamine by about 250%. So you're here, cocaine, right? Like, and then it comes back down afterwards. Well, exposure to cold water literally has the exact same effect. Literally, it will skyrocket you the same amount. But guess what, bro? Instead of just coming back down like cocaine, it will stay there for 3 hours, and then it will slowly come back down, right? That's flipping insane, bro. Been 250%. Oh, that's crazy, bro. So I'd recommend you look into cold showers. I know a lot of people hear cold showers and like, oh, but I don't really like the cold. Okay, bro, you don't like the cold, yeah. Me neither, bro. I hate the cold. But the more you get into a cold shower, the more you will the less you will not like the cold, because your cold resistance will go up. So it's like doing push-ups. The more you do, like the better you get, right? The more push-ups you can do, right? If I do 5 today, I can then do 10 tomorrow, then 15, and then 20, and then you build it up over time. That's what cold showers are like. Just do it. Take a shower, but like slightly colder than usual, and then just slowly increase that slightly colder over time until it's like you're just having a normal cold shower, right? Water's delicious, bro. Anyway. Okay. Now, I read a book last year. It was a really good one. It was Deep Work by Carl Newport. It was the first book that I read properly in a very long time. So, it really, really, really amazing book, bro. It was the first 40 pages were a bit boring, but amazing book, mate. What it taught me is that if you want to focus, you know what I mean? If you want to focus, sorry, if you want your work to be successful, if you want to literally finish after an hour of work and be like, bro, I just finished my entire day, then this would be really great. I've got a thing on my doorknob. You see it?
Yeah, it's a lock.
No, beneath the doorknob there.
What is it?
It's like a sign.
Oh, is it?
Piece of paper, yeah.
Do not disturb. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. It's dark outside.
Oh, did you not see it?
No. Come on. Come on, let's sound it on
Yeah.
filming.
Yeah.
I found matches.
I'll restart the 10-minute video. might just restart the 10-minute video. I think I was a bit mean there, but I don't know. But I take these videos extremely seriously, though. So stuff like that really winds me up. But I made it while he wasn't here, so I'll forgive him for a little bit. Yeah, just gotta let them know. Anyway, sorry for the distraction. Was that 30 seconds or something? Okay. Yeah, stuff like that really winds me up. And talking about deep work, why that really winds me up, though, he just gave me a great example for the video, so I completely forgive him. But why it winds me up is because one distraction is equal to 15 minutes of work. That's about half of this YouTube video. I'm guessing this will probably be about 30 minutes long, I'm guessing. So that's about half of this YouTube video. One distraction. Can you believe that, bro? One distraction. And you can be like, oh no, you're wrong, bro. But he's a smart guy. But I'm not gonna flipping like fact check flipping Cal Newport. Like he wrote a book in a few months, so he must know something, bro. One distraction is worth 15 minutes of deep work. And that is incredibly valuable. Imagine how many distractions you have while you're working. Your phone pings off, your family asks how you're doing, someone stops for a conversation. All of them are distractions that are literally losing you 15 minutes a pop. Think of that, bro. If you could eliminate all of those, your productivity will like skyrocket through the roof, bro. So I'd recommend you should get a do not disturb sign for your door. I'd say that, but it doesn't seem to have worked for me. But nah, he wasn't here when I made it, so it's worked for the rest of my family. So I think the distractions should start to come down. I'll try also locking the door. That's an idea for future videos. And you should just sort of think about this for all aspects of your room. If you live next to a noisy road, try closing a window. It'll block out some of the noise. If you have a really busy room, try and clear away some of the clutter, to where your eye is going to be. Try and keep your eye contact on one single thing. That will really help you just not be looking in the middle of nowhere and just distracted by, oh wow, that looks cool, bro, that looks cool. And that will really help you. Deep work is basically just the idea of focused success. Literally, that's it. It's sitting down, recording a video, and doing nothing but recording the video, and literally not thinking anything but recording the video, not talking to anyone but recording the video. Complete focus. No distractions whatsoever. And that is how you achieve success. Okay, next thing, I read another book about productivity, because 2 books for 1 video, I mean, come on, I've got to give you guys the best. Flipping 10 hours at Poppers. Was it even worth it? Okay, 4-hour work week. Okay, this was a fantastic book as well. It talks about this sort of thing about it's well, not an art, but it's like a skill of elimination. This is huge, right? Elimination. So think about your work. What do you do? Not what your job is. What do you actually do? What do you show up and do, right? If, for example, it's a school, and you show up, and you just sort of, I don't know, do schoolwork, and then you do more schoolwork, and then you have lunch with your friends, and then you do more schoolwork, and then you have, more lunch, I don't know, and then do more schoolwork, and then you come home. It's what do you actually do? What are you learning? What do you sit down and do? How much of that is actual work? How many distractions are you having? How many things are you doing that are not important? Do you get what I mean? That last one was really important. How many things are you doing that are not important, that you do for your business, that you consider important but aren't really, if you really thought about them? You should only do the things that actually matter. This is one I learnt recently, and it held me back for over a month. Probably even more. Doing things that don't matter that you think matter. For example, this video is not edited. You don't need to edit a video, bro. I could have put a fancy outro at the end of this video. I could have edited all the silent bits out. I could have edited like that guy walking in the door. I could have edited all that out. I could have put text on the screen, and I could have been like flashing, and I could have did like an intro with like epic music and stuff. But it doesn't matter, bro. Yeah, it makes your product better, but what's more important, editing a video or recording the actual video? What's more important, like scripting a video or recording an actual video? What's better, making a picture for a video you record eventually, or making the actual video? You've got to focus on the things that are actually important, the things that actually determine your success, not the things that sort of are quite easy and you can listen to your favourite songs while doing it, and it's just a fun little task, yay, like, who cares, bro? And yeah, like that is, I think that's the best, bro. I don't think you can get much better than that. I can't insinuate that point enough. This is called the 80-20 principle. This is a phenomenon, right? 80% of the world's wealth is controlled by 20% of the people. Right? 80% of the landmass of the earth is water, right? Like, you see this sort of 80-20 principle. Sometimes it's a bit higher, sometimes it's a bit lower, but it's always around 80-20. Sometimes it'll be like you saw this in Elon Musk, right? When he fired all of the Twitter employees, everybody was saying like, no, Twitter's gonna collapse. Look at Twitter, bro. It's still functioning, people are still using it. I was on it like a few weeks ago, it seemed fine. I wasn't crashing, I wasn't like... And he fired like 74% of the employees. 74%. Isn't that interesting, mate? That's pretty close to a number, right? 80-20? Isn't that pretty close to 80, bro? He just fired the 80%. 80% of people create 20% of the value. So he just fired the 80%. You don't need them, bro. And you might think, oh, well, that is 20% of the value gone. Yeah, that is true. That is 20% of the value. But that 20% tends to be irrelevant things, to be honest, bro. Like the fancy logo, which is not really that important, right? Like, I spent a month making a good banner and a logo for this channel, but it's been like waste of time. I'm gonna be honest, bro. There's no point having a fancy logo for a channel that ain't even got subs. You've got to stop focusing on all this stuff, bro. If you actually want to be successful, but if you don't, if you just want to have a cool channel, then just do all that stuff, bro. But this is all for productivity, and this is all for like success as well. Distractions. Okay, if you've managed to get to this video, you don't have many more distractions. All the people that have clicked off, they're the people who really need this video. They're the people who are being constantly bombarded with like constant text messages on their phone or whatever, constant people talking to them, constant phone calls, constant just everything, constant distractions, constant YouTube videos, constant everything. They're not this far into the video, right? They're constantly distracted by this world around them. But if you really analysed everything that they do, you'd see that most of these distractions are useless. Most of the messages that people send you are useless, bro. Like, I'll go through some of my messages now, right? Like let's look at some of these messages, bro. Okay, just wait for it to load. Okay, that was a text message I sent. Remind X about fridge freezer. Tell X there's chicken in the fridge. I'll be home soon. Lol. Great, okay. Tell him home soon. Dog okay? it's nice, right? Like, it's, like, that was just some things for my mum, like it's not like here's an offer for $1 million. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like if I've applied 30 minutes late, it wouldn't really be like the end of the world. And you want to eliminate all these things that, like, if you don't do it, it won't be the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like, the things that just aren't really, really important. Like, my mum wants to know if the dog's okay. Okay, I'll get back to her. But do I need to get back to her right now? No. That's not really that important. I mean, the dog being okay is important, but someone knowing that the dog is okay is not the most important thing in the world. I mean, I know the dog's okay. Okay, I'll let you know. Just give me a minute. I'm working on something, right? And this is so important, bro, because like I said earlier, one distraction is 15 minutes of work. If you don't, if you don't do this, bro, you're headed for trouble. Okay, routine. This is huge. Having a set of tasks in whatever order you want that you've got to do every single day, ideally with a time next to them to do them, is this probably one of the single greatest productivity tips, because you now know what you're doing. You're watching a video about productivity and you're like noting down all these tips or whatever, right? And you're like, but bro, you don't even know what you probably don't even know what you're doing every day in the first place. So literally, just get a piece of paper. This will take about 10 minutes. I've got an entire video on just how to make a routine. If you want to watch that, just scroll back and you'll find it somewhere. How to make a routine, that's the title. And literally, or you can just like continue watching the video, because like, just get a piece of paper and just write down the things that you want to do every single day. And then if you wake up at the same time every single day, like most people, right, just put a timestamp next to them, and then try and do that every single day. Maybe the first day you'll only get like 60% of it done, and just try and do more and more every single day until you can like work your way up to it. And like, bro, that's the single greatest productivity tip, because you now know what you're doing. There's no excuses now. Before I recorded this video, I knew exactly what I had to do. I had to record a video, exactly what I needed to do, and I know exactly how I was going to do it. And I did it. I'm here, right? I'm doing it, right? And I know this for every single thing I do, every single moment of every single day. And that's how I've recorded it every single day for 3 days. I've recorded 3 times a week on the exact same days every day for the last month. And I started uploading videos a month ago, so insane, bro. Like, that's... I keep slapping my lap, bro. Like, what the heck is going on? Okay. Okay. So that's your routine, bro. It's not too complicated. Goals. Okay. This is good for, like, motivation. Not really motivation, but, like, direction. So, if you set a goal, you can make it as realistic or as unrealistic as you want. And you say, I will achieve this goal. How can I achieve this goal? And you make a plan for that. It will inspire you to, like, work harder on the actual goal. Sorry, but I really need to go to the loo. But I'm not going to stop the video because I'm a proper YouTuber. Hold up. Okay, yeah, so goals, yeah, what was I just saying? Okay, goals. So my goals for this year is to get to 50,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. That seems impossible, mate, no way! What? But like, actually, bro, mate, imagine that! That's the kind of reaction you want to have to your goals. Imagine that! That reaction right there. Imagine! And I also want to get into the top 10% of health. So, basically, I walk past 10 guys and I'm the healthiest out of all of them. Bruv, that would be insane, bruv. Because, like, bruv, if you walk down people in the street, I mean, that guy looks like a loser, so I'd probably beat him now, but if you know what I mean? But like, if I was just walking down the street, right, like, and I just walked past 10 people, I'd be like, oh yeah, bruv, I've got the biggest bicep, I've got the biggest, like, I got this, I can run the fastest, I can do this, and I want to be in the top 10%. I think that's a great goal to have. And I'm going to just spend the entire rest of this year just trying to accomplish those 2 goals. Imagine that, bro. And in, like, well, actually, there's only, like, 6 months left of this year, 6-7 months. But imagine spending 6 to 7 months just spending every day of every moment of your life trying to accomplish 2 things. Bruv. You're going to accomplish them no matter how hard they are. If you stay on them, if you stay like, that is my goal, that is my goal, that is my goal. You don't forget. You stay on it, you stay like that. That's all the motivation you need, mate. Find your purpose. We all have a purpose in life, what we need to do. The people that are truly productive, the people that are following their purpose, the people that are literally following what they need to do every single day. The people who are really productive, the people who spend days literally just asking themselves, mate, what is my purpose in life? What am I here for? What am I doing this for? What do I need to do? People that find that purpose, they're the ones that don't stop. They're the ones that keep on it. They're the ones that really work that extra few hours. They're the ones that really are like there, bro. Find your purpose, mate, because it will change your life forever. I found my purpose. I did some journaling just the other day on my purpose. No, not the other day, this morning, right? I did some journaling. That's what I was journaling about when I told you the story. I was journaling about my purpose. The journal was just over there. And I was just thinking, bro, am I fulfilling my purpose? And am I actually trying to achieve this purpose? Am I actually trying? If I'm moving on, bro, it's because I need the lube, bro. And it just, oh, I'm gaining your attention, mate. Anyway, I was just journaling about my purpose, because you need to know, right? You need to know how you're going to fulfill it. And it was probably one of the most productive journaling practices I've done for months, just because it was about my purpose. Once you know what your purpose is, and you spend all of your time trying to pursue that, you will be more consistent, be more productive, have more ambition, be better than you will ever imagine ever. You don't know how far you can go, bro. I really need to end the video, bro. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. I probably should have gone into that more deeply, but like, purpose is so important, bro. Please believe me. Now I've got to end the video. My name is Sam, and our name is Seven. Believe in yourself. Come on, Bob. Come on. Believe in yourself, mate. Bye.